Hey everybody, it's Thursday. So you know what time that is, right? You know what time it is?
I just had lunch, so it isn't lunch, but I could do lunch again.
But if you're buying, I'm driving.
Well, I didn't say I was buying. My goodness.
Well, you brought it up.
Well, I was just thinking about how good it was and thinking that I could eat it all over again, but
You had Chick-fil-A, right?
I did have Chick-fil-A. And
Jesus
that Christian chicken.
There you go.
Christian chicken. It
Yeah,
was good,
Jesus
too.
chicken.
Yeah.
There's other things happening today. Do you know what today is really?
Yes, today is August the 3rd,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens today?
We do announcements today.
We do announcements today, but that's not what I'm after.
You left me hanging there,
I did,
man. I did.
because that's really. I'll give you that, but
There we go.
that's really not what I was after either.
No.
No. August the 3rd.
August 3rd. It's
Thursday.
Thursday.
Mhm.
I have no
I'm
clue.
going to be disappointed.
Is it
I
your
really-
birthday?
No. My birthday was May the 30th. You missed that
I
too.
think like Canton, Ohio, or something.
Get out. You still don't know?
No. I mean, obviously it has something to
Okay.
do with the Professional Football Hall of Fame, Canton, Ohio.
Okay, well, you got professional football. So today is the official kickoff of the season
Oh, is it?
with the Hall of Fame game tonight.
Man, I'm sorry I let all you people down out there in this big world. I did not know that that was tonight.
Yeah, the Jets play the Browns.
Well, that's that's obviously why I didn't know. Goodness sakes. Can we just move on with the announcements? Holy cow.
We can, but you did let me down. I thought you were a big football
Buddy, let me tell you something. I'll let everybody down.
No,
At
that's
some
not
point
true.
or another, I'll let everybody down.
Not
But if
true.
hey, if it took that for me to let you down, I'm ahead of the game. Wow.
Yeah, listen at you. That's not true. Not true at all.
You're a Browns fan, aren't you?
No, Bengals.
Aren't they the same team?
That's hilarious.
Hey, moving right along on August 7th.
Yeah, August the 7th.
I made myself laugh right there.
That's all right. August the 7th. What's going on?
We got a phone party for all the kids from 1st through 5th grade. That's a good one. The Browns and the Bengals
like that.
are the same team.
We won't tell anybody who you're a fan of.
Everybody knows Pittsburgh Steelers, the greatest team in the NFL.
He admitted it, ladies and gentlemen. He admitted it.
Yes, he did, and I'll do it again. So, yeah, 1st through 5th grade on August 7th, we have a phone party. And kids, we had one the other day, and the kids just loved it. I seen some of the pictures that they had. It looked like one of our little girls did like a photo shoot.
Oh, wow.
And it turned out pretty cool. The pictures that I saw, they were pretty cool. But it's a great time. The kids have a blast with it. So make sure you bring your kids out for that. And also August 13th, there is baby dedication going on. We were talking about that this morning at staff. If you have not yet signed your child up, you can do that in the Church Center app. And make sure that when you go into the Church Center app and begin to put all your information in, you can send all your pictures to Corey through a link there on the Church Center app.
Right.
So it'll just kind of walk you right through that. It'll be a great time. I forget how many children we have signed up for baby dedication so far, but it is I think we have about 4 or 5 signed up right now. So make sure you get your child signed up, and we'll love to dedicate them on August 13th. It'll be a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun. Love baby dedication.
Yeah, before we move further into announcements, we do want to make mention. If you want to make comments, if you want to say hi, let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah.
We'd love to do that. We actually have Corey, who's a genius.
Would
let him
you
in
say
on
that if he wasn't sitting right there?
I would, you know.
Would you?
I would.
Or are you just saying it because he's afraid he's going to throw something at you if you don't?
Maybe a little bit of both.
That's what I thought.
Maybe a little bit of both.
You're afraid of his hair. We all we know what.
I told him, hey,
See what I mean? What is that?
I get a pumpkin.
A pumpkin.
Wow, I get a pumpkin.
Whoa.
Okay, so
That's cereal, man.
I did tell Corey, though, he'd make a good Viking.
He would make a good Viking.
He would make a good Viking.
Hey, It's a shame they don't have tryouts for that Viking show, and they're like a
Was it
Viking show.
Valhalla or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know, but he would
Vikings.
make a good Viking with that hair and beard.
Yeah.
He was going to cut his hair off the other day, and I told
And
him, I
he
said,
got
"I
a
don't know."
motorcycle.
He did get a motorcycle, yeah.
He's now bad to the bone.
And bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone.
Yeah.
Susie Bowling's watching from Scott Depot. Hey, Susie.
Hey, Susie, how you doing? Hey, Corey Smith is watching right from 5 feet away. Yeah, yeah. Well,
have
yeah,
a
let's see the
friend here.
pumpkin
What's up?
right there, our friend.
It's your friend.
Susie, how are you doing, girl? So good to see you out there. And make sure that you guys sign up and let us know where you're at and what's going on.
Yeah, share this as well. That's the best way
Yeah.
to get the word out that we're on and let people know. You can also make notifications. You can make it to where once we're live, you're notified.
What's this?
I don't know. I talk with my hands.
Oh, I didn't know what this was.
I was pointing at the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. At any rate, that's what we do. We talk with our hands. Did you
That's
talk
true.
with-
I talk with my hands.
Yeah. So
yeah.
At any rate,
I make you an offer you can't refuse.
wow.
Did you hear my hand say
I
that?
did. I'm scared now.
Well, Corey's sitting right there. I got to try to be tougher than he is. He's throwing pumpkins over here.
Right.
Forevermore.
Yeah.
We got to move right along. They're going to get rid of me and have Joey come back.
Oh Lord. So, Silver Stars. Let's talk about Silver Stars.
Silver
You're not
Stars.
old enough for Silver Stars, are you?
So what? So what? You know,
I'm really
you know I am.
I'm really angry for that lunch.
I mean, you know I'm older than you,
Right.
and you know that you're qualified. So that if you're
yeah,
qualified,
yes.
you know I'm qualified.
I'm kind of happy about that. That I'm
what?
qualified.
That I'm qualified.
No,
or you're
that I
qualified.
qualify.
But have you been there yet? Has your
have.
wife let you go yet?
I have twice.
Has she gone with
Since
you?
She went to the last one and thoroughly enjoyed Corey's barbecue.
Yeah, it was.
It was awesome.
Corey's barbecue's good.
It is. Now, I mean, he has ways to go to beat mine, but we'll leave that for another day.
I'm turning my head because if I know the pumpkin's going to fly again. Yeah,
am
I would
now.
be ducking
Susie-
too if I were you.
Susie says, I am now. So,
She is now what?
I don't know. What is she now?
I don't know.
He's got another.
I'm
he's got
telling
some
you,
more
man. As
ammunition
soon as
over
you
there.
said something about, his barbecue, I knew that's
good.
it's game on.
Them's fighting words, man.
Yeah, it is. But the Silver Stars always have a great time when they
do.
get together, and
And you're not kidding about the dessert. I thought you were joking.
No, man, I'm telling
I
you,
thought you
that's
were
the
joking.
deal. They, as soon as the people get there, the first thing they do, pick their table out.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing they do is pick their dessert out.
Oh, Susie's old enough for Silver Stars. She just qualified, matter of fact, this past weekend. Happy birthday.
Really? Happy
Susie.
birthday, Susie!
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody
Here
give
we go.
Susie a hand.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
go.
Susie! We'll want to see you there at the next Silver Star.
Which is in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, yeah, I believe it's actually August the 15th.
Is that the date? We'll get the date from Corey.
Whoa, it
August
says August
15th is the-
15th right there.
So August 15th is the deadline for the
That's
train
the deadline
ride,
for the
for
train
the early bird.
Oh.
Yeah, they set you up on that one.
Yeah, okay. So
That'll
when
be-
is the actual next Silver Stars? August the 17th.
August 17th.
That's only 2 days off.
You know what?
You've been early. You've
Been
been there 2 days early. It's all good.
Right.
So
August-
yeah, let's talk a little bit about August 15th. Is the
Yes.
deadline for?
It is for the train ride, which is going to be a great deal on September the 15th. The Silver Stars are getting together and going up towards, I think it's Elkins, and they're going to take a train ride. They're going to do the excursion, plus they're going to go into the museum there at the train yard. And there's also going to be a dinner theater.
What's an excursion on the train ride?
This is just a big word. Excursion.
Oh,
travel.
so it's just
a trip.
so it's a train ride.
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm
it's
sorry.
like a trip.
I wasn't poking fun at you. I'm just thinking, hey, I didn't know about an excursion.
Right. I was trying to be,
Okay, you're trying. Well, see, I forget you're a professional at this.
Oh, I don't know about that.
see, I'm just I'm
learning.
just an amateur.
I'm learning as we go, bro.
and you're the professional, so I should have known that I should have upped my game. I should.
No way.
Yes, without a doubt.
Yeah, okay.
So make sure you sign up for that train ride. It'll be a great time. Early bird special. If you make your deposit of $75, it will total out at $150. which would be a $25 savings if you get in that early bird special. Outside of that, it'll be $175. So make sure you turn that in by August the 15th, and August the 17th is our next Silver Stars meeting.
Yep.
And I just saw on there where Susie Bowling's birthday is the same day as mine and Tam's anniversary.
Yes, and
Yeah.
happy anniversary, by the way.
Hey,
You were
thank
kind of
you.
absent
Yeah.
Sunday, didn't get to tell you, but
Yeah.
35 years, right?
35 years. Sunday was 35
Congrats,
years. It's
man.
the best
That's-
35 years of my life, and I'd do it all over again. I was thinking back Sunday about the day that we actually got married on Saturday, and I was walking through some of those steps, and it's hard to believe it's been 35 years.
Seems like yesterday, right?
Yes, in some ways it seems like yesterday, and until I see a picture of myself 35 years ago, and I'm thinking, man, he was just a kid.
Yeah.
And I thought I had a whole lot figured out, and realized I had nothing figured out. But yeah, it was 35 years, and I've been very blessed with the woman that the Lord placed beside of me, and I'm very thankful for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have some great kids as well from the 35 years that you guys have been together.
I have some great kids, but I have some even better grandkids.
You heard it here first, ladies
The
and gentlemen.
grandkids are worth it. You know, sometimes kids will make you question whether it's worth it. Grandkids solidify it was worth
I
it.
don't know. I got to spend some time with Evan last week here on the old announcement broadcast.
Yeah, I heard that he and Alyssa were in here last
Yeah.
week, and
I
you
gave
guys
him a
got-
gift of some water wings for his bring your own pool thing that they did last Friday.
Yeah.
He enjoyed that.
Oh, I'm sure
He did say something. I'll run this by you to see what
Yeah.
you think. He said that, you know, you haven't let him preach again because he did such a good job. Everybody got taken care of. They don't need any more.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll just let
Well-
you hash that out with him, though.
Well, no. Apparently not. Apparently he has some disgruntledness that he's going to have to deal with, I guess.
Yeah,
I
possibly.
don't know. So the word out is in his mind that he did such a good job
Yeah.
that everybody's good.
Everybody's good.
Everybody's good.
It does sound like something he would say, though, right?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah, that does sound like something that Evan would say. Yeah. There's a fine line between cockiness and confidence, and
He's not
sounds
sure
like
what
he's
that is.
flirting with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
sure.
yeah. I'm glad you gave him those water wings. Maybe that'll help you keep him grounded
Keep him
a little
grounded,
bit.
So another great event that's taking place. I know you look forward to this
Yes.
as much or maybe even more. I don't know. An event that takes place at church is baptism.
I love baptism. I love baptism Sundays. It's a great time. I like making a big deal out of baptism because I believe it is a big deal. And I think that we should celebrate baptism as much as we possibly can. We're celebrating a decision that somebody made for the Lord.
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously, that isn't the day they made the decision, but it's the day that they are basically saying, hey, I've made my decision to
Right.
live for the Lord.
Yeah.
And it's a great service. We try to celebrate the best that we can. And I believe that that's coming up on August 27th.
Yep.
And we are very excited about that. Excuse
By
me.
the way, you did a little number last time. If people haven't seen it, why don't you tell them about what you guys ended up doing?
You know, it was one of those things, and I forget why I did it, but I said something about
You
doing
were
it.
dared. That's the problem.
Is that what it was? I was
Yeah.
dared?
So here's a little
Yes,
PSA.
you're
A
right.
little public service announcement.
Yeah.
If you think you're going to goad him into doing something by daring him, you're gonna win that bet. That you're going to actually get him to do it, as long as you dare him, within reason.
Yeah, I was going to say no.
Within
Yeah,
reason.
I'm not jumping out of a plane.
No.
I'm not jumping out of a plane. No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, so pastors was
Oh,
dared,
I remember.
offered money.
Yeah, somebody offered me money
Yeah, it's $20
to do a
$20.
cannonball.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody offered me $20 to do a
What are you to do?
I did a cannonball. And then
think I'll
somebody
be-
else gave me another $20 just because I did it. You know what? I think somebody ought to dare me to do a cannonball again for $20.
I think they should up it and make it $100.
$100?
$100.
$100?
$100.
For a cannonball? Oh, yeah. Why not?
I mean, if we're gonna go big, go big.
Yeah. Well, Joey did one too, didn't he?
But
But Joey, I think he just did it just because.
well, I think he did it just because it was. Yeah, you did it first,
Joey.
and because it's Joey. That's it.
Yeah, since he isn't here to
Right, to
protect
defend
himself,
himself,
or defend himself. Yeah.
Marcia.
Holy cow!
Looking-
From
listening
Fort
to us
Knox,
from Fort Knox,
Kentucky. Hey, Marcia, how are you doing, man? I'm glad that you tuned in to be with us today.
Yeah, we hope that if you're ever in our area, Marcia, that you stop by Maranatha and check us out.
Yeah, stop by and visit us and say hey.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's pretty
so
incredible.
Baptism's on the 27th.
Yeah.
How do people become part of that? If you want to get baptized, how do I go about?
I think the best thing to do for basically anything that you want to do around Maranatha is make sure that you download the Church Center app.
Okay.
And anything we have going on, you can basically sign up through the Church Center app and get all the paperwork, everything taken care of through the Church Center app. I think it's very easy, it's very simple, streamlined, and it takes a lot of the guesswork out of it.
If you have trouble downloading, there with my phone, the Church Center app, you can stop by the information booth in the foyer if you
Absolutely.
attend services live with us, and
Yep.
the folks there will do everything they do. They will take your phone and download it for you. They'll sign you in. They'll make sure that you know how to use it before you walk away. So we have very capable and very willing volunteers at the information booth, and we want you to be informed, know what's going on here at Maranatha. Something I wanted to talk to you about. I didn't know I was getting to spend time with you today. Was thinking about the announcements this morning, thinking about what all is going on. And, there's 3 principles at Maranatha. Let me tell you what they are.
Yeah, could you tell me what
Love,
they are?
build, transform.
Oh, we love people, build strong families, and transform our surroundings.
And I was thinking how awesome it is that every event, everything that you see us doing, whether it be on purpose or not, it seems to weave into at least one of 3 of those things, if not all 3.
Yes.
And that's pretty amazing to me how that works here.
I'm going to be real honest, and I will say that everything we do is not intentionally it isn't intentionally to try to fit one of those 3 areas, but the majority of the things that we do try to make sure that it hits one of those 3 areas. Just because we want to stay true to our vision statement. But it is, the Lord is gracious to us, and most of what we do will hit those 3 areas. But we love people here at Maranatha. We love them regardless. Doesn't matter who, what. Doesn't matter what's going on in your life, what you've been through, where you've been, where you're at right now. We're going to love you regardless. And we believe in strong families. We still believe in a strong family dynamic. God created the family before He created the church. And we still believe in strong families. And transformation, you cannot believe in Almighty God without there being transformation.
That's right.
And we want to see everything around us transformed. We believe that there should be transformation inside of each of us strong enough to bring about transformation around us.
Right.
So, but we do try to do it in just about everything that we do. We try to make sure that it breathes of love, build, transform. Yeah.
And the thing that every service that we've seen lately there's been a lot of, it's like free is the only word that I can come up with that kind of describes not only the fact that there's freedom in worship, you're free to express yourself the way that you want to express yourself before God around the altar, at your seat, where it might be. But the one thing that I've noticed lately is the fact that there's a lot of enjoyment.
Yeah.
We're enjoying being able to minister to people, enjoying being able to shake somebody's hand, you know, those kinds of things.
There's just been a lot of joy in general, and I'm very thankful for that. And joy always comes at a cost, and I'm thankful that people were willing to pay the cost. And ministry's fun. I believe that ministry was created to be fun. Now, sometimes it's work and sometimes it's laborious, but for the majority of the time, it should be fun. And ministry has become very fun again. There's a lot of joy going on, whether it's in kids, in a nursery, in the youth, in the main sanctuary, volunteers. It just seems that everybody's having a good time, and I'm very thankful for that.
And speaking of volunteers, before we go today, I do want to encourage you to get plugged in. Don't wait for somebody to come to you and say, hey, would you help us here, or would you help us there, or would you do this, or would you do that? Stop by the information booth and get yourself plugged in. Find an area where you can be effective, and there's all kinds of areas. If you don't know what areas of ministry exists for you to be a part of, stop by the information booth. Lane and the volunteers there know all that you can be a part of. They have packets that they'll give you for information, because we can never have too many volunteers.
It's the truth. A lot of times people will look at Maranatha and they will think, man, they've got more than enough volunteers, and that is not true. We always need at least 1, 2, 20 more volunteers. It doesn't matter whether it's in our kids ministry, in our youth ministry. It doesn't matter if it's crosswalk, whether it's security or wherever. We are always in need of more volunteers, and the greatest volunteer that we're missing is you. And we would love to have you come be a part of our volunteer team, and it's just a great way to get to know people. And you know, there's something that happens when we volunteer. We start building relationships.
Absolutely.
And I am a firm believer of strong relationships. And if we are in strong relationships keeps us accountable, but it also keeps us connected. And I just believe that strong relationships are needed. And therefore, I think that it's just one of the great things, attributes that comes when we begin to volunteer in the ministry.
Absolutely. Well, we see Al Bird, or is that AJ Bird, is
AJ
joining
Bird.
us. Please pray about the church's alignment with Halloween. We aren't to conform to the ways of this world. Bless you all. Thank you for that comment. We appreciate that. And we pray for the church in general as a whole anyway.
That's right.
And for God's wisdom to be,
That's right.
Be upon us and in us, and us to exercise that.
That's right.
Wisdom in everything. Not just Halloween, but everything. So we appreciate that, AJ. Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. We'd love to see you here at Maranatha. Any idea what the Lord may have for us?
You know, it's nuts. I thought I had clear direction, and I sit down this afternoon to study, and I realized that was not the direction, and I have no idea.
No idea. So there you go.
I don't. I have no idea where we're going Sunday morning for sure. I have a great expectation, a great excitement about it, but I don't have any idea for sure which direction we're moving in. But I do know that by God's grace, the Lord will be here. It'll be fun. It'll be exciting. And we may never get out of worship Sunday morning. I have no idea.
And for us, that'd be just fine.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with whatever the Lord wants to do. So
awesome.
You just pray for us, and by God's grace, we'll see you Sunday morning, if not before. And my friend, it has been a joy.
Absolutely.
Being able to do these announcements. I always, brother, I pick on you a lot, but I do want you to know I love you.
I love you
and
too.
And I'm thankful for you. And it's, you know, I was sitting here thinking, I was talking about relationship a minute ago, and I was thinking about the relationship that we've developed in the past few years, and I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, me too.
I believe in you. And I'm thankful for you,
Yeah,
my
I'm
friend.
thankful for you as well.
Yeah.
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 So, and we're thankful for you, those of you that have tuned in from Arlington in West Virginia, Pocahontas County. Karen Dunlap, thanks for joining us today. It's been a pleasure hanging out with Pastor. Been a pleasure hanging out with Corey and Aaron, helping us out. Appreciate you guys.
Been a pleasure getting pumpkins thrown at us.
Pumpkin. Yeah. So, I need to mention Sunday morning.
Yeah.
We're trying something out. And if you would, you can write this down. Corey may be able to put it in our comments. There's a platform that you can join us on. If you can't make it in person, you can join us online. And we're trying out a new platform where you can actually interact with us during service, and you can ask for prayer. We'll have moments that we create to get you interacting during the service. That's mfctoday.online.church. So if you use that address in your web browser, whether it be on your phone or on your computer, you'll see that you can sign in, you can sign up, be a part of that. We'll have moments where you can actually receive prayer from the team, those kinds of things. So check that platform out and interact with us. Let us know what you think of that, because it's just something we're trying out and taking a look at. There's a Bible provided on there for you. You can take notes. It's just a really cool deal. So if you check that out on Sunday morning, we'd love to have your input and reaction to that. So, but if you can make it in person, we'd love to have you here at 10 o'clock Sunday morning, 2910 Canal Terrace.
And if not, we'll catch you right here live.
Yep. Have a great day.
Hey, you guys take care.